this is where in days gone by people used to collect seaweed using carts, a horse and cart. And this is a very distinct grooves within the rock made by the cartwheels, and it just goes on round. Hopefully you can see that. So I found a nice quiet spot on Spit Beach. I'm overlooking Polkeris in the distance across the other side of the St Austell Bay. I've got heron fishing to my left. Cormorants are drying out on the harbour wall and occasionally fishing. Oh yes, I can just see a cormorant over there fishing. It's a bit dull today, but the sea is quiet. The surf is gentle, and it's great to be out. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm an amateur photographer, and I like landscape photography, seascapes, beaches, close-ups. I've tried street photography, but I'm not really too sure about street photography. I find it quite intimidating shooting in a street, but out here in the big outdoors, absolutely love it. So over the last few years, I've had a number of lenses. I'm probably like most people. I tended to have tried all sorts of different lenses, I guess from really wide angle 16mm all the way up to 300mm. But more recently, I find myself just using one lens. And I was trying to work out, why is it I'm only using just one lens? And I suppose at the end of the day, how many times, this is a question I ask myself, how many times have I missed a shot because I've been changing a lens for a shot that isn't really that much good in the first place? Unlike today, I'm usually shooting for the light as well as the subject. But today it's pretty dull, but I'm going to try and get a few shots in anyway, which I hope to show a little bit later. Anyway, the lens I ended up on was not your standard 24-70 or the 70-200, but I shoot a Sony Alpha 7R4, and on it I've got a 24-105 f4 lens, and I find it covers virtually every single shot that I want to take. It's wide enough to take in things that are relatively close and I want an expansive view of something, but it's got sufficient telephoto at the long end, 105mm, just to bring something a little bit closer. So it's strange that this is the only lens that I now shoot with and have done for the last 6 or 7 months. I wonder why that is. I mean, certainly it is for simplicity. It makes life a lot easier because I might spot a shot in the distance, like from here to Polkeris would be a good shot with a longer focal length. But in actual fact, it's not really very much to see. The village is quite a hazy subject. Even on a clear day, it's quite a hazy subject because of the distance across the way there. Anyway, I really enjoy shooting with this lens. I get plenty of wide angle shots at 24-30mm, plenty of telephoto shots, and strangely I seem to end up somewhere in the middle there. But at least I've got the ability to shoot a bit longer or a bit wider if I want to. So this morning I'm just going to sit here, perhaps have a little wander around the beach, take a few shots. Oh, there's a little egret feeding over there. So much wildlife at this beach. It's nice and quiet. Not too many people can get here. And when they do, they tend to go to the sandy side rather than the rocky side. Oh, here come the oyster catchers, flying low. Always a bit skittish, oyster catchers, aren't they? Amazing to watch their flight. Anyway, that's it. 24 to 105 as opposed to the 24 to 70. Fabulous lens. Mind you, it's a fabulous camera as well. So anyway, I'm going to take a few shots and see how we go with that. Cheers. I just love the way this light is falling on the water, and the clouds are softening that light. Okay, I've just got a nice shot here with some seaweed and rocks, and got another rock in the distance, and I tried to separate the two with a little bit of height. I've also got these long line of rocks pointing towards the light, which is falling on the sea, and Gribbenhead in the distance there. When I framed it up in the camera, of course, the shot is not quite so wide as the Action 5 Pro is showing. But I hope it gives you an idea of the composition as I've got it. And yeah, here's the shot I just took. Okay, that's the end of this morning's shoot at Spit Beach. It's been quite interesting, and I've thoroughly enjoyed just using my 24 to 105 lens. I haven't felt the need to use any other lens. Would have been a bit tough if I had, because I haven't brought another lens, so you know, there we go. I think in a way it does sort of force you to concentrate on using just one lens. It helps you sort of focus on getting the shot that you can with what you've got. So for now, I'm just going to be packing up and heading back home, see what shots I've got. Thank you for joining me on this little foray to Spit Beach in Cornwall, and see you again soon. Cheers for now. Bye.